This live prepper here, and I want to show you my first attempt at soap making. Now, if you've checked out a lot of these soap shows, you'll see tons of designs, and everybody approaches it different. And then I have an idea of what I want to make for soaps. But this here is a melt and pour wake up soap that I made. I remelted it down because when I made it the first time, it just seemed to be too hard and it didn't lather up the way I want it. Now, a lot of people don't like a lot of bubbles, but it was nice and creamy. So what I did is I remelted it. I added some sunflower oil in and a little more sugar and water because sugar does help with suds. This here, I made a 6-pound loaf. Now this in here, you can see right here the overall color in here. Right here. Trying to get it where you can really see it. Let's say I made a 6-pound loaf. And you can see all through here the little coffee grounds that I have put in here. I put a chocolate whey in here, which is full of vitamins and nutrients. And I put coffee, instant coffee in this here. And you can see here through the grains right here, all through here. You can see the coffee grains all through here also. And that also helps with the scrubbing part as it goes. Now this in here is an end piece. You can see here. Try and get it where you can see it a little bit better. Now you see a couple of light colors on it because of there was a couple of pieces that weren't quite melted good, and I really didn't care at the time because for what I'm using it for. Now you can see right here again the top that I created a little bit of a design to it. So with the soap thing right here, they say it's always good to test your soaps out. I want to tell you what, I tested mine out earlier before I remelted it, and I could feel the difference in my body. I could feel the stimulant. You'll get like a tingling sensation with the soaps. Some people like a lot of suds, some don't. It does suds up. Of course, I'm doing this by hand right here, just right now. So just experimenting on testing out making your soaps and find out what you like best. Whether you want to make it for yourself or make it to resell. You can see here, you can see the suds right here, a little bit foaming on the soap right here. Some people like tons of suds. Now you can see right here on my hands, here is a nice good lotion-like feel. You can see right here on my arm where I'm rubbing it on here. The purpose of this wake up soap is to get caffeine into your body and to stimulate yourself. If you got sore muscles or whatever, this here will help stimulate. You can smell the coffee a little bit. I was going to add rose incense to it, and I made a mistake, and I forgot to do it till it was really too late. So make sure that you do put that rose into it, or whatever flavor you want to smell you want to put into it, or you can just leave it as an unscented soap here. This here be something if you wore it nights and stuff, be something to carry around in your backpack or whatever. If you're traveling, you're tired, this here would be a excellent soap here. And I can smell a little bit of the rose. I wouldn't put it in right at the very end on it. Like I said, it's real simple. Trial and error through here. I went in there and weighed one of my bars and weighed it in at 4 ounces. I'll have to trim the sides up a little bit more. Now I don't think I'll do melt and pour soap. Now I'll keep this bar for myself. I don't think I'm going to do melt and pour for me. I might later. I really like, my goal was something totally different. So I might try more melt and pour, but experiment. I talked to some people, they do make their own soaps, but they use the melt and pour technique. They don't like using the lye. Then again, you got some people like using the lye over a melt and pour technique. People say that the hot process, the smells and stuff lasts a lot longer than the cold process ones. Each one is different. So you do your own research and find what you yourself will like. There's so many different recipes out there, and just so many of them. Find what you yourself would like as an individual and what you want to make. If you just want to do melt and pour, that's fine. Do melt and pour. If you want to do hot process, do hot process. If you want to do cold process, do cold process. Oh, I got to smell the roses in this right now, so the smell is coming through. I bet some of them says that during the cold process, the smell of the soap does not last as long as hot process does. So it's up to you. I just want to show you my start on learning how to make soaps. Like I say, this is the other half of it. This was a 6 pound. I picked all this up at a yard sale. So I decided, why not try it and make my wake up soap, my caffeine soap, to stimulate me. Like I say, I use chocolate whey because it has all the vitamins and stuff in it and caffeine. And then I use instant coffee, and I added that in there. And then I added coffee grounds into it later. And then I also added let's say, sunflower oil and add a little more water. I would have added evaporated milk, but I didn't have none on hand. So that was something on my, but boy, smells good. So if you think about making soap, try different options. Find out which one you like the best, and then go with that. This is Live Prepper here, Orla Jones. Be safe, be happy, bless you all.